from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Green is out there with Gobert. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rozier in the one spot. Well, Smitty, we have a fantastic matchup between two of the top centers in the league right in front of us here. It's a throwback to an era of an earlier time when big men were dominant in this league.
Kevin, I remember those days when you just sat down, you wanted to see Shaq versus Ewing, Hakeem versus David Robinson. Those were fun. Yes, as a guard, we had matchups, but that was different. Those were the big men battling. Yes. I miss those days.
I do too. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And Miami has possession. 4-point game. The quick look, no good that time. Out to the right wing. Back to Lynn. Horford sets a screen for Lynn. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And then Wade slams it in.
D. Wade, considered one of the best in the open court. He still has the tools.
To the paint. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And the basket by Horford.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Rozier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his first foul. Wade gets the bucket.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
To the middle. There's Hollis Jefferson. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, Rudy Gobert has apparently blocked the shots of about half the players in the NBA. And, Steve, if you ask him, he can tell you who he's gotten.
He takes a lot of pride in it. Fortunately, that reflects in his work ethic. And with his physical tools and his love for the game, he has a chance to be special.
Bullock passes to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami leading by 3. Here's Rozier. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Horford. Clippers moving the ball around. Over Gobert. And it's off the back rim. No good. Green. It's deflected. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Picked by Horford. Off the screen. Good on the jump shot. Hollis Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
It's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And you look back early in his career, Rudy Gobert He kind of clogged things up just as much at the offensive end as he did defensively. And I tell you what, though, he's made significant strides, becoming much less of a liability on offense.
Wade kicks to Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Lynn. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can't hit from the elbow. And Gobert last season with career highs in field goal percentage and free throw percentage.
And he averaged double figures for the first time in his career. If you ask me, he'll be a walking double-double in this league for a long time.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. It's good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Down low. There's Hollis Jefferson. And the shot is long.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's blocked. Here's Lynn. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Adebayo. He feeds it to Horford. Lynn kicks to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists in the game. Floats one up. And the basket by Payton.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
You can see the precision passing of Lynn on full display there. So talented at running the pick and roll and getting the ball over to his man. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Horford. Great D that time from Payton. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Here's Horford. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get on. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And the Clippers are known as a high-wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
On the court for the Heat, you've got Lance Stevenson. Bielitsa is out there with Valentine. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Mozgov in the pivot spot manning the middle. It's Bielitsa. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mozgov dishes to Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Steve, we've seen some big names retire from the NBA in the last few seasons. I mean, guys that we all admired for so many years. Talk about walking away from the game and not having that a part of your everyday life and what that's like for a player.
Kevin, I think, especially talking individually, it's the hardest thing. So whenever you start, you've been playing this game 15, 20, and some of these guys 25 years. To be able to say you're not playing this game and to go to the next step, it's definitely hard because you've had this routine. What I love now is guys have done a fantastic job of keeping their bodies in shape. They're able to play 20, 21 years, and one day we're going to see a guy playing 25 years. I think it's fantastic.
What I think about, Steve, is as long as they can remember, all they've played is basketball. And then one day it just kind of ends. I mean, that's got to be such a difficult thing to go through.
It's hard, and I like now a lot of these players now are thinking about that day, and they're better prepared to be able to walk away and walk right into something else. And even if it's being a dad, I like what guys are doing right now.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Stevenson drives in. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And the basket is good.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look. After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
But they'll get another chance. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Jokic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Mozgov wide open. He fires. And yep, couple bounces and it falls.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
There's Hollis Jefferson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. And Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Mozgov with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Now the Clippers moving it up. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early. The resume that Dwayne Wade has put together over the course of his career is staggering. 3 NBA titles and a Finals MVP. Countless All-NBA team nods and All-Star appearances.
Inside. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hollis Jefferson's got 7 points here in this quarter. And with Wade's accomplishments last season, his only year other than his rookie campaign, Steve, where he wasn't an all-star, says a lot for his staying power.
From a historical context, Wade is one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Few others at that position can say they had a greater career. Realistically, in my opinion, he's probably in the top 5 at that position.
Here's Bullock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dishes to Gobert. Wade outside. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bullock. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And although Dwayne Wade, very much an NBA veteran, he is still a very high-usage player. He's 35 years old last season, and he was still putting up 16 shots a game.
When you think about the longevity of Wade's career, it is impressive. He has adjusted his game to still be a factor on the floor as he's aged. You keep waiting for him not to be productive, but he still keeps beating Father Time. Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
Another miss by Wade.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
And here is Horford. He's got 9. And it's off from three-point range.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Wade, right side. Fade away. Yep, that one goes in there. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
And so it's the Miami Heat, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. The Heat leading by 9. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Adebayo is out there with Horford. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Lynn in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Hollis Jefferson passes to Bullock. Horford sets a screen for Lynn. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jokic has checked in for Horford. Pat Connaughton comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. McCaw, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Devin Harris subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
And you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovic showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And you see Bogdanovic, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No. If anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position in the way the game is played today. This guy is skilled and tough, but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
Jokic a screen. Harris kicks to Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Clippers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And probably the prime memories with the Heat have to be from the Big 3 era. I mean, the team has done a great job of transitioning from that era to this current one, but classic example for me of reloading versus rebuilding.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. And the Clippers call time here. And Greg, credit the Miami Heat front office and coaching staff for continuing to keep this team competitive despite losing several Hall of Fame-type players in the last couple of years.
And that is never an easy task for a franchise to go through. But the Heat have stayed in the competitive picture with smart signings and trades, and don't discount the impact Eric Spoelstra has had on that roster.
And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Connaughton. Wade is covering. Outside, Lynn lets it go from deep. The shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Stolen by Jeremy Lin.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Heat leading by 6. The feed to Gobert. Wade outside. He tries for 3. And it's Wade again missing.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Picked off in midair. Clippers moving the ball around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Misses from short range.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Fires from 14. Here's Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Horford, no luck.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Stevenson kicks to Mozgov. They get it again. And it's sent back by Horford.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And Valentine over to help. Lynn with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Adebayo passes to Hollis Jefferson. You know, Smitty, you had a long career. What was it, 14, 15 seasons you played for the Spurs, who've led the way on resting players and certainly extending their careers.
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but it's hard for me because I look at it as from a fan standpoint. When I played and now, you know, you have that kid and his dad coming to the game, and he doesn't get a chance to see that star player. And a lot of times there's 2 or 3 guys that sit out. I understand the rest is needed because it's a long term, but I wish guys could find a way, and coaching staff and organization, maybe have rest days as far as practice, but let the guys play because kids want to see their stars play.
Right, but in the middle of your career, are you thinking, hey, I want to play long term so this rest is good? Or are you saying, forget the rest, I want to play?
I just want to play. I mean, I think one thing is I never thought about long term. I just wanted to play the game that was in front of me, the practice that was in front of me, the preseason game that was in front of me. You just wanted to play.
And the Clippers call time here. And Doc Rivers, Steve, a coach who has one of the rare distinctions of being traded from one team to another. This, of course, happened when the Celtics traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers.
I mean, Kevin, this was so odd. Doc Rivers was worth a first-round draft pick in the 2015 draft for the Clippers. Rivers asked to be moved as he didn't want to go through the rebuilding process what the Celtics had in front of them.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Misses from close range. No good from Connaughton. The Heat leading by 6. Addition out to Mozgov. To the inside. Yelitsa. takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Harris kicks to Connaughton. And Valentine over to help. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
Clippers ball.
Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Payton. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And then Jones with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Bullock. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead. Heat shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Payton. Yes, that goes in. Payton's got 10 points.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
The 17-footer. Bullock with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Jokic. With his first shot attempt. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by Mozgov. Connaughton kicks to Harris for 3. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us.
Another one. Yeah, back with another one.
Here's Harris. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Lawson. Valentine out there with Bielitsa. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Stevenson in the 2 spot. They grab their own miss. And Bielitsa kicks to Valentine.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Kicks it to Bullock. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Greg, you hear about the competitive culture that this Miami Heat franchise has.
Yeah, and that doesn't always work for some teams, but it works for the Heat. This group will push each other all the time to be the best they can be. The practices have a feel of game-level intensity.
Gobert with a screen for Wade. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 6.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gobert the screen. Dwayne Wade again. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Harris passes to Jokic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Wade kicks to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert, the screen. Steps back and fires. Another miss by Wade. Harris outside. Jones sets the pick for Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Well, like so many teams in the NBA, Steve, the Clippers have also acquired the right to run an NBA G League team this season. Always a move that helps the NBA franchise long term.
Yeah, it does. And for the Clippers, who have an older group, it makes a lot of sense. Get more minutes for their young draftees to develop. Definitely a big plus for the Clippers going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jokic. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Devin Harris. Back to Lin. They double him with Green. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jones. Lin dishes to Horford. Second chance shot. And the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior. Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Clippers making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key, with the fadeaway. Horford, no luck. The Heat leading by 7. Wade, right side. Bucket is good. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Outside, Lin. Horford sets a screen for Lin. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. The shot by Wade, no good. Clippers trail by 9 for the 3. And it's Bullock missing. The drive by Wade misses from short range.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it back. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Horford has a wide open look. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. Horford sets a screen for Lin. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Lin has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they'll be looking for the steal here on the inbounds. If they can't come up with the TO right away, then it's time to foul and hope for some misses at the
line. Wade outside.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
And it's Connaughton missing, and the foul on Luke Babbitt. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out. And Bogdanović is a confident, efficient player. A guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. Shot from the inbound. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court here in downtown Salt Lake. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. You take a look at Los Angeles. No good from Simmons. And here is Los Angeles now.
And the Utah Jazz, historically, they've always been one of the better franchises in the NBA. And it was nice to see them back in the playoffs in 2017 after that 4-year rebuilding phase. It tied their longest playoff drought since the team moved to Utah.
And the Clippers starting five. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Jeremy Lin is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Horford. And it's Adebayo in at the four.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Back to Lin. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short. And this Jazz organization operating in a small market, but over the years, so competitive.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times teams want to take shortcuts to contention. The Jazz know they're not going to win the free agent bidding war. So that creates a kind of discipline that they're looking to build from within.
Here's Booker. Horford with the rebound. The three. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lin's got 3 assists in the game. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Booker kicks to Simmons. Picked by Okafor. And again, it's Ben Simmons. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Kev, how about that setup? Booker with the impressive vision finds the open man, makes the game easy.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lin the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, the heart of Hollis Jefferson, just incredible. This guy finishes despite the tremendous contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Thon Maker comes in for Okafor. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Ball. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Horford missing again. Jackson dishes to Booker. No good from outside. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to New York. And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at, and they wish they could have a redo. I mean, Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he could be one of the best players in that class.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man uncanny.
It's stolen. Over to the left wing. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Utah. All comes in for Garrett Temple. Horford. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by Maker. Maker's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Jeremy Lin at 6'3" with good size for the point guard position.
Well, because of that size, I think it helps him finish in the lane, certainly, even if he's got to go over bigger guys. He's also on the defensive end, got the length necessary to guard the 1 and the 2, and that's a real advantage, Kev.
Green is checked in for Utah. And Simmons kicks to Maker. Nobody near Parsons. No good with the triple.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hall with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Horford sets a screen for Lin.
Well, it seems like it's been a while since the breakthrough of Lin's sanity, but Jeremy Lin is still breaking down walls for Asian and Asian American athletes. This guy has shattered stereotypes and inspired many to follow in his path.
And Doris, Jeremy Lin has been honest. In the past, he says that some have doubted him.
And I think that's always been the case for Jeremy Lin. Go back to his high school days. For Palo Alto High School, he wins a California State title. He's first-team All-State, and yet he did not have a ton of Division I scholarship offers. It's surprising when you think about the level of competition he faced as a young basketball player.
And the Clippers are known as a high-wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots from the baseline. And that one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. The drive by Green. Parsons passes to Simmons. Kicks it out to Parsons. Pass to Maker. Outside, Simmons. Green dishes the ball. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Clippers now. 6-point game. Back to Lin. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. Clippers leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. Simmons is out there with Maker. And it's Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Parsons in the small forward position. Stripped away. Here's Bullock. Parsons with the rebound.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
You've got to be encouraged by the signs of progress from Hollis Jefferson. He's got to continue to improve this mid-range.
Takes it from 10. The offensive rebound. The dish to Bullock. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Parsons with the rebound.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if